Hello, my Geminis, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I'm reading for April 13th through the 19th. We are still in Aries season, lots of Aries energy ramping up, but we are about to transition on the 19th into Taurus season. Now, I do have an overview. Now is the time? Question mark? I think that's what I called it. But remember, all of these are general readings, may or may not resonate. So take what you like, leave the rest. My Geminis, you still have your, wonderful Jupiter in your sign, but there will be some shifting going on pretty soon for you. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on for Geminis from Archangel Michael. Michael, what would you like to say? What would you like to say to your Geminis? What words? Helpful words, hopefully helpful words for Geminis. What for Geminis? Here we go. Oh, boy, that wasn't a clear cut. There we go. All right, reversed. All right, my Geminis, you are ready for more. So get ready for some abundance. Your career is growing and blossoming. Now is the time to make the changes you have been contemplating. Yeah, this is, when Uranus in 7-7 goes into your sign, you're going to be an extreme, you're really stepping into that power, okay? But Michael is saying you're ready for more. Don't be afraid to reach out, okay? Don't be afraid of getting a no. If you don't try, the answer is always a no. You try, you could still get that no, but you could get some yeses too. All right, so no fear, my Geminis. Be bold, no fear. Anyway, let's see what we've got going on here. Let's see, higher power. I've been getting a lot of Gabriel energy, Archangel Gabriel. What else for your Geminis? Here we go, 1, 2, 3. Has a little bit more of a kick to it. Let's see what we've got going on here. First card, 8 of Air. Okay, sometimes the eight of Air is basically saying you're thinking too small. You're limiting yourself. You're not expanding out, okay? Sometimes I get a different response too, but I kind of feel like this is you're not thinking big. Now, the 8 of Air. 8 is unlimited opportunities and possibilities. Air is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Thought processes, thinking things through, making plans. It could also be about hearing news. So sometimes it's kind of like, I can't do that. Oh my gosh, what are you even talking about? So you don't even try. I'm not saying that you're going to be able to conquer all things, but but when it's something that you really feel heartfelt and you feel like you need to try. There's nothing wrong with trying. Part of the 8 of Air is that you're letting your mind limit your abilities, okay? It's an illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action. Now, again, I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to go quit my job and there's going to be another job coming. And I'm not saying there isn't another job, but it's easier to get a job when you have a job, okay? But don't be afraid to take that initial interview or that initial application or that initial, well, I might want to know more about it, okay? Couple of things about, and I don't know why I'm talking about this, but a couple of things about when you're interviewing for a job, you either, I think interviewing actually helps to keep you sharp. It makes sure, it keeps you trying to move forward, to better yourself in many ways, but it also either helps you to find another job, of course, or it helps you to appreciate where you're at. So the thing about the 8 of Air, it tries to limit, even though 8s are unlimited, the air energy, this is kind of like saying you're trying to limit you're trying, okay? You're limiting it. Like I said, it's an illusion. It's not real. You are not trapped. And here, you're ready for more. Next card, the 6 of Air. 6 is the number of man, energies you put into something. Air again is yours. Moving forward, leaving a situation behind, seeing the light at the end of a tunnel, okay? Things are looking up, the end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. So things are shifting for you. things are shifting, my Geminis. It just feels like it's been so long and been so hard. Feels like you've been struggling. It's like, oh, everything's been a struggle. Again, things are shifting. 2 of air. So 2 is about making decisions, coming together, crossroads, air again. So you got a lot of this air energy going on. It's time for, it's decision time, okay? It's time to make some decisions, and until you make some decisions, you wind up being, you wind up feeling trapped, even though the energies are pushing you forward. A lot of this is what is it? Paralysis by analysis. Being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. So, kind of like, hey, maybe you need to take some steps back. A lot of times when my mind is overly active, that's where I've got to kind of like, okay, I got to sit back. I got to kind of, I like to do a lot of this in the car, even though my trips aren't that long anymore, and just kind of talk to God there and just, hey, help me. Take this burden off my shoulders. Give me clarity, mercy, grace, and hope. Mercy, grace, and hope. Okay, let's see. But it does feel like, again, you're ready for more. Don't let your mind hold you back, okay? Don't let the I can'ts hold you back. Here we go. Higher power. What else is there? What else is there? And there also, too, maybe you're getting all this good advice from people. And, they're giving you the advice from their perspective, which might be good, but it also might be not as good. Okay, there we go. Oh, righty. 7 of fire. 7 has that divine umbrella. Fire is Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Again, Aries and Leo has a lot of strength to it. It's connected to Ariel and connected to the 11, which is the strength card. Ariel is the archangel that watches over the earth, if you want to say that. And the strength card is the one that says, be kind, be gentle, but be strong. Stand up for yourself, my Geminis, and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely, okay? Choose your battles wisely. And if you're going to challenge, make sure you do it, think things through first, okay? And I will tell you, if you're doing anything with a boss or anybody, don't embarrass them. Sometimes they embarrass themselves enough. Anyway, let's see what we go here. Higher power. What crystal or energy? So here we have this. You're ready for more? Stand up for yourself. Be strong. Okay, here we go. Choose your battles wisely. Moonstone. Interesting, because we have that full moon on the 12th. Female fertility, calming emotions, attracting new love, growth. A lot of people love wearing moonstone. Okay, a lot of feminine energy, like they say. All right, my Geminis, did any of it make sense? Please let me know. Comment, okay? And then do all the other stuff you do below. As always, my Geminis, because it is true, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Thanks for watching.